Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Yeah, well, it's all going to get Sims when we restart, so it doesn't matter.
Now ETN to start the drive. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. This defense for the Broncos really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
You call plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Who's that?
No doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Lawrence will throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a first down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, it was, but that commentary was pretty fucking funny. I'll give you guys that. That was pretty fucking funny.
The Jaguars at 3 and 4 on the year coming into play. Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's what I'm saying, man.
This game, the 9th that the Jags have played here in London. You might know that Shad Khan, he's the owner of both the Jaguars and Fulham in the English Premier League on the soccer side of things. And this is the 3rd of 3 London games the NFL will play this year. But there is one more game to come over on the continent, the Seahawks. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Albert Okuwebunam, the intended target. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Williams will take it in.
No, bro. What?
So they brought the extra point in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That goes for a game.
Stiff arm?
Not many guys in this league have the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
To the 27-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks.
Who the fuck did I say take ETN?
But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there.
I don't think I ever said that, bro. I don't think I said that, bro.
From the 27, Lawrence.
I don't know about that, bro.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a...
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like if I didn't say it, who the fuck did? Because it sure as hell wasn't me. I don't know about that one, bro.
They'll run with Robinson.
Oh, bro, I don't know then. I don't know then, bro. I don't know then, bro. I don't know. I feel like I'm only on with witnesses, man. What time of the day am I ever on where there's nobody else in the chat?
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
The other day.
Now Lawrence. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Multiple players getting...
We played a game?
It's a loss of 2 on the sack.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he
that was like week 2.
Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Was it week 4? Eesh, that's a tough pick.
Now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays?
No, I think we'll get his reps. But...
Here's Lawrence. And the pressure gets to him again. Randy Gregory able to record his 5th sack of the season. Lawrence heads off. And
who?
Santoso, the field goal unit on now for the Jacksonville.
That's not true at all.
Up and good for Santoso.
Lambeau was the GOAT before he got fucked by Urban Meyer. Lambeau hit like 37 straight field goals or some shit like that. That's why he had that fucking slow meter for 2 seasons. I think he just decided to retire after that whole embarrassment.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So
he did not throw that ball. Get the fuck out of here.
Into that time off.
He certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes.
Should be a sack. That's what that should be.
They want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. On 3rd down, Wilson. That's out to the floor.
He did not!
And he's going to and he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play.
I'm getting the worst fucking animations, bro. How do you break a tackle like that? Oh my gosh. Man.
They go play action with Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
Who caught that?
Bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
You're telling me.
On the last 2 plays, they moved it a combined 33 yards.
What?
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Wilson.
Yeah, fuck you.
Crowd and intercepted.
I tried to get around the other side of the line, man. You can appreciate the thought process at least.
And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
I had one blocker that way. I just had to get around the first guy.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Bro, how did they all just shed my whole fucking line? Did you see that? The entire line got shed.
And it brings up a 3rd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
I know, right?
James Robinson, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And the lead is now 10-7.
It was the right hole. I'm just glad he hit it.
Santoso now to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
No.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Fuck, man.
Still going past the
Shit don't make any sense. I didn't do anything, and he fucking just takes it back.
Touchdown, Broncos. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
Did they get rid of scum kicking or no? They were like talking about it. I don't know whatever happened with him.
As fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head
Nobody
of
looks at
steam
his
there.
pages.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah. That's what I tried to do. I just don't have a guy that can do it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But
Me?
let's give credit where it's due. They did an excellent job moving the ball through the air.
What makes you think I was going to throw that?
Pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Look, man, unless that's Chark, I'm not throwing that ball.
They're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Not on the run. No, not on the run, yeah.
Up the middle. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
It's in progress.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9. From midfield now, Lawrence. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And this is going to be another first.
Only till we advance. Only till we advance.
35. That one a pick.
Yeah.
15 for Jacksonville. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Bro.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram.
Did you see how open he was? He threw like 5 yards behind them.
At their own 40-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
They go play action now. Wilson. They'll roll him out right.
That was a stupid pass.
Complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Wilson. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down.
No, he doesn't have his college internet or some shit like that.
They run It's Williams. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard.
I don't know, man. I felt a little disrespected right there. I wasn't going to lie to you. I felt a little disrespected knowing he was going to fucking just try and run that ball.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued. And because
bro, I fucking... I don't know, man. Joey, I need a Quiz Watkins, man. I gotta be honest, bro. I can't do anything without a speed guy, man.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence, he'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the 25 on 2nd down, Lawrence. Oh,
doesn't let me switch to
interception for Lawrence. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jenkins picks it off. And the Jags are going to take over here up near the 40. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now he lets it go deep.
What a fucking terrible throw!
And it's incomplete.
Unreal! He had him fucking beat by a mile, and he's fucking standing there for the ball. That was such a nasty route by Kirk to fake everybody out, and he does that shit. What?
So after the
is that what he did? I was like, golly!
Now Lawrence to throw.
That's pass interference, but that's cool.
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Jags use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Gabe's just overrated.
A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Did he actually beat Rollo? He did.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
I'm fucking retarded, bro.
This game, multiple defenders there to get him. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
What's the DM?
Fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Who did Brazy play? That's a better question.
So first and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 28-yard line. Play action. Now Wilson. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Play action. It's Wilson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. In the first half, he was held in check.
Just not having fun in this game.
Production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Thank you.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Wilson. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards, the final tally.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Gordon going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, They've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trayvon Walker able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. And all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Ready?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, the kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield.
I'm about to just ground and pound this whole fucking drive.
Yards on the ground for him now on 9
So clear, it's the only thing that's working for me right now.
It's a second season for James Robinson through no fault of his own. But through all the noise, he just kept producing. Went over 760 yards and actually scored one more touchdown than he did as a rookie.
Again, it's Robinson. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Constant dizzle.
When you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Shuffle pass, and it's complete. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point.
Why did Dino invite me to WWE?
The important one that is we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. The Broncos onto the field.
Oh shit, this is a London game, that's why.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We know
What'd I do?
is very effective getting to the perimeter. But being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know how to run the ball inside and with power as well. I also like the fact that he's a weapon in the passing game. Had as many as 58 catches in a season. Throw it to him in space and look out.
And he's got some space.
I can't believe that just fucking happened, man.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. 69 yards rushing now.
You know, I had a dev game, and until that run, I had that thing unlocked.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
I know, but still. It doesn't mean I don't try and get it, though.
Tyson Campbell up to make the stop.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown.
See, but you guys know me.
Out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
I can't believe he threw that on the run like that, man. There's no way he makes that throw like that.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point from McManus is good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy.
Everybody recovers their fumbles right now.
The catch is secured. A lot of teams
There's just too many of them, yeah.
Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.
I fucking aimed that shit up.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
No, bro.
So, Jeff, remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career.
And I got held up at the
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. McManus's point after is good, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a hit.
Bro, are you fucking kidding me, man? Oh my god, I thought I was about to fucking do it again. It's 2 fumbles and a fucking run on the kickoff. And I thought Ingram was going to pick that one up and run it. Look, man, I don't know. This just ain't it for me, man.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off, because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Play action. It's Lawrence. That would complete downfield to Treadwell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. On play action, Lawrence. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Wilson to throw. This will be caught. Judy. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. 116 yards on the ground for him so far. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun, here's Wilson to Gordon, out left.
I don't get these broken tackles, man. I don't understand these broken tackles.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Broncos tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here hope that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance. The passing game's off balance.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. The quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And they'll indeed take a knee.